For anti-apartheid activist Ahmed Timol almost 5 decades ago. The South Gauteng High Court made the ruling today. This paves the way for other apartheid-era crimes to be reopened. A 1972 inquest had found that Timol had committed suicide, but it was overturned 2 years ago by a new inquest that found that Timol's death was premeditated murder.
The application is dismissed.
That's how 80-year-old Joao Rodrigues' speed to evade trial ended.
No order is made as to costs.
Rodrigues had applied to the court for a stay of prosecution. His defense cited his age and the time that had lapsed since the crime.
The refusal of a permanent stay of prosecution is not signaling that we are required to be vengeful to those who are alleged to have committed serious crimes in the past, but rather an affirmation that the principles of accountability and responsibility for the breaching of the rules of society stand at the doorway of our new constitutional order.
And that's what Timol's family has been arguing for 25 years. His late mother pleaded with the TRC for answers in 1996.
I told them that I do not believe that my son had committed suicide.
At the time of the murder, Rodrigues was with Timol in room 1026. He maintained that Timol had jumped to his death. But a new inquest in 2017 overturned the suicide verdict. It fingered Rodrigues in the murder.
My mother wanted to know the truth. What happened to my son? We still don't have the truth. So, in a way, we have a victory that someone is responsible for his death.
If apartheid-era perpetrators continued to stick to their version of events that was supported by the judiciary in open collusion with the security branch during the apartheid era, then he must face the full wrath of the law.
The Timol matter is in many ways a test case on how to handle apartheid-era crimes. The TRC had made provision for amnesty on condition that perpetrators make a full disclosure. But there has been little or no action against those who refused to testify and reveal their part in atrocities.
It's been a 16-year battle to get the first inquest reopened. So this judgment really is a victory, as the judge put it, for justice and accountability for victims.
We hope this can be the beginning of a process of finally giving people the justice that brings them peace and release from the grief they live with.
The pressure has been mounting on the NPA to reopen other apartheid-era cases. There has never been a prosecution of an apartheid-era crime in democratic South Africa. Rodrigues will be the first former security sergeant to stand trial for premeditated murder and defeating the ends of justice, but he still has an option to appeal the judgment. SABC News, Johannesburg.